Hello and welcome to episode 9 of the Custom Club with Walkley Wanderers. Apologies if I'm a bit quieter tonight because I am recording, it's just gone past midnight and, I was going to spend my night listening to music, trying to find new music, but Spotify's giving me nothing at the moment and I get a bit agitated when I'm listening to music that I don't like. And I've decided to have a break from that and reviewed the games that I've literally just played. I mean, I haven't done anything else since uploading episode 8, so it's all fresh in my mind. We've got 3 and 3 out in the transfers. Manny Panther's gone. These three were all non-contract players, so we had no real say in where they went. We could only offer part-time contracts if we wanted to. We did want to keep Jack Williams, but he has ended up going to North Ferriby, which is a shame, but we can't really do anything. We should have put him on a part-time contract before he went. But we have replaced Jack Williams with Lyndon Michael? Whatever his name, let's just call him Lyndon. His first name's nice. I actually like that first name, to be fair. He's got a little bit of an injury right now, but, I mean, he's a sound performer actually, he's a right mid. But he can play right mid, left mid, attacking right mid and attacking left mid. So, he does a job where Williams was. I actually think he's actually done better than Williams, to be fair, as he's come in. We've got Shane Byrne, who's come in for Manny Panther and Darren McKnight, really. I think, who's that? Who's the kid? He's just got suspended. Billy Hopkins is doing alright in the centre of the park this year. So I'm going to keep the faith with him for the time being. And hopefully he develops well. So I've only brought in one centre mid to the 2 that we've lost. And I've completely missed him. That's Shane Byrne. And I think he's better. Just a bit better than Manny Panther. And he is better than Darren McKnight. There's no question about that. The next one was quite expensive at £350 per week. But he's made a hell of a difference at the back. Ryan McConnell. He scored twice on his second game. Got a 9.3 rating. He's been so much better. You know the right back that we brought in? That made the mistakes right at the start. Sam Tatum, right? I thought I made a big mistake at right back. Now that McConnell's come in, this guy's a completely different player. He hasn't made a single mistake. So that is quality. I mean, that is consistency. Forget these two. I mean, from about the 8.2 onwards, that's consistent. So let's get into the fixtures. You can see that we are top of the table, and here is the reason why. First game of the season, and the second were the ones that we recorded last. Just going to run through this. You can see that we've had a fantastic season so far. The North Ferriby game was interesting. You can see that they had 2 penalties within the space of 2 minutes. Nick Thacker, right, bless his little soul, okay, decided to give away 1 penalty and go, that's not enough for me. I'll give away another in 2 minutes, the space of 2 minutes. Thankfully, Sebastião got a hat-trick. I don't know why his stats are going down. He is having a phenomenal season. And Wooten, he's broken his arm. He's not having a great season at all. Really, he's decided not to score for us. He's decided, what the fuck is the point? Any other games? We'll get on to the FA Cup matches in a second. Right. Leamington. Oh, no. Where is the... We played a game. Blythe. There we go. Blythe were top at this stage in the season. And I think this is the result that galvanised the team. We just won in the FA Cup second round, qualifying. And then we faced first place Blythe. We were fifth at that moment. Own goal, Sebastião. I mean, we controlled the match. Like, they had no shots on target at home. We dominated. Then, Leamington. This is the last league game that I want to really tell you about, because this was first against second, and we weren't first at this point. This was us to go top. We had to win. And my word, did we make sure of it. Billy Hopkins got his first goal for the club. It really shows that he has improved, but it was a penalty. In top corner though, good composure from the kid. And we are now 5 points? 4 points. 4 points with the game in hand. No, that's how tired I am. It's 2 points with the game in hand. That's how tired I am right now. So yeah, let's get on with the FA Cup, because this is interesting reading. Second round qualifying easy, but then the Histon game. Look how late our goal was here. Reece Wedderburn. This is just crazy. I thought we were out of it. Like, obviously, if you guys know lower league football, every round you get out of the FA Cup is a bonus, because the more money you get in the lower leagues, the hopefully safer your job is and safer the club are from financial just destruction, really. So Wedderburn scored right at the end. And then the replay, we smashed them 5-2. That was dramatic. Yes? Then we go to Alfreton. Okay? Who are in the conference. They're bottom of the conference, but they're in the conference nonetheless. And we do it again. In added time. Away from home. I'm thinking, we've had a good run now. This'll be it. Against Alfreton. 1-0 down. Dodgy penalty, I think, as well. I can't remember the situation of the penalty, but look at this for a header. Just the drama. I thought it was going to go for full time, but Hulme, out of everybody, it's the first goal he's ever scored for us. All the arguments, but he's probably pocketed the club about, what, 30,000, 40,000 quid. So, I mean, we put it in the past now, which is great. The 1-0 win, the Kane Court goal, actually got us a tie with Plymouth, and it was away from home, which is just the best situation. I haven't actually looked at the finances. Oh, yeah, you can see. This steep rise right here is the FA Cup, and that shows you exactly how important it is to lower league teams. So far this season, we've made £146,000. That is superb. That is superb. I can't complain about that. And we are looking to get promoted. What else can I talk about? No, I think I have drained it all away. Oh, let's have a look at the stats for the players to show you how bad Wooten's season's coming together. And how good, where is he? Sebastião's season's coming together. So we'll go to goals. Sebastião with 14 out of 16. 14 goals in 16 appearances. Amazing. Kane Cork, yet again, topping the assists. Fantastic. Sebastião, 3 Man of the Match awards. Then we go to yellow cards. Hopkins has 4 with a red. He's been basically our dirtiest player, but I was complaining last season that he didn't really put the tackles in and he didn't really throw himself about. Now he is. I think his physicals have gone up as well. So, yeah, everybody's getting thrown about now. That's really all I have to say. I'm pleased of how the squad's going. Hitchin has... Well, I don't think it'll come as a surprise to you because he is growing quite phenomenally well. That word. He's growing well, and he's like shoved Harry Andrews out of first team football. He's getting annoyed. He's slightly concerned at the moment. I'm trying to give him 2 games in the last 5. Might give him a game here away against Corby, 10th place Corby. Who else we got? We're going to play the 2 formation again. I've been basically changing this up all the time. We haven't used any other formation this season. I've just been literally, if Watson or KP are not playing, we'll play 2 centre mids. If Platt or anybody's like not involved, earlier in the season, dropped him back and brought in Hopcutt, who's been alright. He's been alright. And I think we'll actually play him today to give you guys a taster on what he is. Right. Comedy Shorts Gamer nearly left the club. He nearly left the club. I can't remember who actually came in for him, but I was lining up a replacement until he rejected the contract that was offered. And, well, we live to fight on. But if I offer a new contract, it's not going to happen. It's £475. And he's a good player, but he's replaceable. He's replaceable, and he's not worth that. So here we go. That is the side. I'm going to call it the Ugly Duckling now or some shit. Because it's definitely not a beautiful swan, is it? That's the beautiful swan. That's like a fucked up duck. Let's see. It's been a long time since I last lost, and this goal was stunning. This long shot. Let's have a look. This is the last time that we lost, and you've got to see this goal because the goal's out of this world. Sebastião scored a couple of decent ones, but nothing like this. No keeper stopping that. So you can forgive the players for losing 1 game out of the many that they've played. Losing 2, obviously, the Telford game right at the start of the season. But they played 18 and undefeated in 16. Wish it was 16 in a row, but I mean, how bad would that have been? 2 losses at the start of the season. Right. So we're playing with Wedderborn and Sebastião up front. I have said that Wooten has broken his arm. I think his arm. And he's out for another month. Don't know how long he's actually been out for because he's not key to this squad, as you've seen with the stats. I would date it around like 2 or 3 weeks. Sebastião loops it over, but that should be offside. It is. Apologies for this little see-through bit. I'm so annoyed at that. It never used to be like that. People ask me why don't I use the face pack. It gave me loads of crash dumps. And after I'd sorted everything out, after I took away the skin, deleted the face pack, because they were the 2 things that crashed the system somehow. That line appeared. Nothing else has changed. Apart from that line. And it really annoys me. So I'll try and look into it. It might need a complete deletion of everything. But then again, I have tried to uninstall the game and install it again, but it keeps appearing with that line, which means that you don't actually delete all the game. So we need to find how to delete all the game. Because trust me, it might not look like much, but once that little blue like space is filled, it will look so much better and so much clearer down at the bottom. I'm trying to fill in the gaps with the little problem down at the bottom, and I hopefully am doing it all right. That should mean at least a yellow. Sebastião with a free kick, and he hits the stanchion for Wedderburn to score. He's only scored 4 goals, this lad, but to win the last 2, I think, which is positive. Well, we are bossing it. I've just seen that we've... Oh, by the way, you know that creaking? That's my chair. That's not farting. Even though at this time of night, I have no control of my bowels at all. I don't shit myself, like, but you know what I mean? Like, you just let off a couple of farts. I am sweating profusely. I've just been sitting here playing Football Manager, but I don't know. It's that agitation from not listening to chilled out music, just really shit music that Spotify think I'd like for some reason. Mainly female vocalists. There's so many female vocalists that have been chucked at me, and it's like, don't get me wrong. If they're hitting the right note, then it's like fucking caramel in ears, but none of them hit the right note, as Sebastião should have scored a 3rd for Walkley. Like, you got that little button to add a song to your music, and I've only pressed it twice today. Twice! I've listened to about 100 songs, and I've only pressed it twice. I'm so... Oh... I'm thinking, God, I'm going to record again. Because I can't even chill. I'm going to actually open iTunes, to be fair. Because it's got that bad. Like, iTunes has my music on it, and everything that I will play on that will make me happy, I hope. Actually, there's some on that what I immediately skip and it should get deleted. But, yeah. That's everybody's play. That's everybody's music, isn't it? There's stuff that you just don't listen to anymore. Talking about that, actually, I know this is like turning into a music episode, but I think I'm changing. My musical taste is changing again. It changed from R&B to like indie alternate, like 2005, and in 2015, I've gone through a stage of like more electronic songs, but right now, I listen to, well, what's on that indie list, and I've had a look at the electronic list as well, and, well, adding 2 songs? 2 songs? And then I listen to Major Lazer, and I'm like, yeah, Major Lazer, let's go. So, yeah, might be changing. That's it, though. Like, Colby have got one back, but I don't think he'll be back. Like, when you listen to a piece of music, it either inspires you to do something, inspires memory and thoughts or something, like, gets you going, basically, you know what I mean? But once you've listened to like so much of the same thing, then you kind of forget why it was there in the first place. If you know what I mean. Like, I listen to indie, and it reminds me of my teens, and I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm far from it. And even like the good bands of my teens have changed the genre so much. They're kind of evolving to the audience. Simple as that. Like, Colby have got a red card. They're not getting back in this now. Which means that we have got 17th undefeated game in 19. I'm probably on a run of like 9 undefeated in a row. Excuse me. I'm getting a little burpy as well. It's gassy. It's gas time. Yay. Yay. We won. I'm going to talk about cereal in this episode as well. But I don't know why. It's that time of night. My favourite midnight snack is cereal. And if you're going, what the fuck, cereal? Cereal is breakfast. Try it at midnight. Seriously. It will change your perspective of life. You'll be like, oh, this is supposed to be at night. Holy shit. Well, I've been living my life completely wrong. The clock. That's another thing. I'm going to replace that clock soon. I got paid like a week ago. About a week ago. And one of my to-do things was to replace the clock because it's so noisy, and I actually get comments on it on YouTube now, as well as like Twitch. Every time there's a silent moment, you'll hear my clock, and that is ridiculous. I know my microphone's like sensitive and that, but it's a bit crazy, isn't it? Right, let's get on with the fixtures, and let's see where we're gonna end next time. We've covered a lot of ground. I've covered a lot of ground in the 3 hours that I've been playing it. 4 hours. No, 3 hours. We'll take it through. Make it 3 hours. It'll sound less depressing. If we put it near this area at March, now I don't actually know which game we'll be playing. We just know that we'll get the youth intake. If we hit the youth intake, I'll save it up, and then we'll get the next episode on with the youth intake and the next game. Yes. And it'll be around this area. It might not actually be one of these teams. Obviously, games get postponed and that. We'll just see. It'll be around the start of March, basically. And yeah, I am going to leave you. It's been quite a long time. I've been talking for ages. The fuck was I going to talk about cereal for? I don't know. Lads, I don't know. Cereal's delicious. That's what we're going to say. I don't know. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. I will see you in March 2016. And hopefully the good run of form continues. We are doing very well. And look at that. The stats for the actual club are immense. Sebastião, top goal scorer. Sebastião, average rating. Most assists, Kane Cook, second. Most clean sheets, Hitchin, second. Ooh, nice. Right. See you next time, guys.